Okay, so it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, and honestly, I've just been busy doing other platforms on social media, so I thought I would get back into it. And I always like encouraging people to be involved in my videos because then I feel like they're more inclined to watch them or like them. So I put out a poll, or not a poll, I put out a questionnaire prompt thing that you guys could respond to saying what your icks are or things that people did that you're like, hell no. So if you're unfamiliar with the term ick, here it is. Something someone does that is an instant turnoff for you, making you instantly hate the idea of being with them romantically. The ick. So you guys submitted what the icks were for you, and the funny thing about the ick is it can be anything. It doesn't have to be something actually wrong that someone's doing. It's just something like someone could eat with a fork weird, and that's it. You can never eat a meal with them, so you're like, how can I marry you if I can't see you using a fork? Without further ado, let's see what your guys' icks are. Okay, starting off with, when she's allergic to gluten. I feel like this one was but also the person who submitted this is my friend who is also allergic to gluten, so maybe they were adding her. They used the finger cry face thing. Okay, if it's what I'm thinking of, it's when people go like this, like they send the emoji where it's like two fingers going like this and then the like cry face where they're like, you know. Lord, please. I hate that that's a thing. It's a literal trend. I see it as comments on TikTok videos. I see people do it in real life. People will be like, excuse me, can I? Don't do that. It's like uncomfortable to be in the presence of someone doing that. Please never do that. I can't picture a guy or a girl doing that in a situation and having it be socially acceptable or having the other person not full on cringe. Don't do that. When he says, you're the only girl I talk to, okay, sure. No one believes that. Also, the only one? Your mom must miss you then. I'm the only girl you talk to? Text your mother. Text your siblings. Text your cousin. I'm not the only girl you talk to. You talk to other girls. It's like the amount that, like the intensity of that phrase, that's what makes it seem fake. Like, I could very well be the only person you're like feeling, but the second you say that, I'm not gonna trust you. I'm just gonna be like, well, now I wasn't thinking before that you were seeing other people, but now you're definitely seeing at least two others. He couldn't ice skate. Imagine a guy asks you on a date. He's like,
hey, let's go ice skating. It's the winter season. It's all romantic. Let's do it.
And then you show up. You're prepared to be that cute couple, you know, holding hands, you know, just gliding across the ice, and you see this man like just inching forward because he can't stand up straight. Like, you're supposed to be helping me. You're supposed to be like, oh, here, let me teach you. Not like falling every 4 seconds. Don't ask to go on an ice skating date if you can't ice skate. If you're the one asking the person on the date, I feel like, unless you're like open about it and you're like, I can't ice skate, you can't ice skate, let's like look stupid together, that's a different energy. But if you're like, yeah, let's go ice skating, and then you're just falling or waddling, there's nothing more unattractive than like the waddle. Big L. He had to fall asleep to T-Pain. The average person, I feel like, falls asleep, you know, to either it being pitch black or just white noise, or maybe those like sound videos. But I personally fall asleep with like Netflix on or music playing. That's the only way I sleep. So personally, I'd be like,
turn it up.
Plus T-Pain, that like makes me think of college. He was like T-Pain and Chance the Rapper were like my 4 years of college in a nutshell. So I feel like that would be soothing to fall asleep to. Think back to the good old days. Okay, this one I didn't quite understand and I had to ask for clarification, but basically they broke up with a go-go dancer that they were dating because they wanted to keep dating 2 other women who I guess were okay with him like dating both of them, and one of them was a model and one of them was a miss, I don't want to say the state because that will give it away then. Yeah, so I guess the ick was that he couldn't handle 3. 3 was a crowd, 2 was a party. Cheating. Bye! Don't look back. Honestly, I don't understand why people cheat anymore. I really don't, because hookup culture is so normal now. Like, it's so normalized. It's more common to find someone who just is looking to have fun than someone who wants a committed relationship. So I feel like it's so much easier to find someone who's like, yeah, like, I'm cool with you seeing other people. So why would you get it? Like, why would you find someone who's like, yes, I want a committed relationship. I just want you. And then you're like, yeah, same. And then you're sticking your dick in other people? That's stupid. I feel like it's downright evil, because like, you know you could do it a different way, but you want to hurt somebody. Like, I feel like you would have to want to see someone cry over you, and that's just like, it's giving narcissistic vibes, it's giving God complex in the bad way. Just, if you want to hook up with people, just hook up with people. Like, it's so normal now, so just don't cheat, you dummy. You dumb dummy. Kissed me with his eyes open. That's giving Matt from The Bachelor. It's funny though, because I saw an interview of him after the show and he's like, I didn't even know I did that. Like, I guess I didn't know it was weird. And he was saying how he liked to like look at the person he was kissing. So I don't know if that's what this dude is up to, but it's just weird. You're kissing someone, you open your eyes and you just see that would be unsettling. You have to leave. I called you an Uber already just now, so bye. Leave please now. I wouldn't be mean about it like I just was, but close your eyes. You can see them later when you're done. Open them after. Poured milk before the cereal. I would personally pay for that person's Uber to leave. I don't want demonic energy in my living space. Like, that's like someone bringing a Ouija board into your house. Get that shit out of here. Do not fuck with that. I don't even, like, not even playing the game. I don't want that energy here. And that person who pours milk before their cereal, don't want that energy. What's your logic? Like, it's gonna splash when you're pouring your cereal in there. It's not even beneficial in any way. It's just stupid. Like, and also you have to have a certain amount of cereal then. Like, if you pour your cereal first, you can see how much you want, and then you pour the appropriate amount of milk. If you pour your milk first, then you like have to like pour a certain amount of cereal. That's wasteful. It's demonic. It's disgusting. It's horrible. It's ick. It's ick. I get it. I get it. I get you. We're same page. Get out. She clapped too much. And I've said I could see that being annoying. When it's like that kind of clap where it's, you know, like a really good contact clap, like I don't mind if someone's like, yeah. But if they're like, I couldn't date. I couldn't either. He reminded me of Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, hear me out. That could be hot. In a weird, tall lumberjack kind of way. I'm just saying, like, not Wreck-It Ralph himself, but like the energy of Wreck-It Ralph, like that's, I don't know. Okay, it's your egg, so I'll take him. He smelled like weed in a bad way. Smell is everything, and I don't think guys get this. You know how everyone has like, you know, things that they want in the person that they're dating. Maybe they have a list, maybe they don't, but they have, you know, like their standards. For me, it will be an instant turn off. Like, they could have every great quality, but if you smell bad, I can't be with you. Like, I physically will not want you in my bed. I will not want to be in your bed, let alone your living space if it smells like you. If you smell bad, ugh, I don't want to feel like I have to throw up when I am hanging out with you. I want to, like, you know, jump you. I want to feel like I want to jump you. A lot of guys don't understand how much cologne can make a difference. If you find a good cologne, you will be successful in your dating life. It is an instant attraction. Like, we want to be by things that smell good. Why do you think girls go through the Target aisle and snort candles? Like, I get it. I get why people snort things. It started with candles. Think back, it's in our genes. We want to, like, you know, we want to smell good things. So smell good and you'll get somebody, you know? Do a little that before you hang and you're golden. His name was Chad. I had a Chad once. He wasn't a bad Chad though, and typically Chads are bad. And honestly, I get it. Sometimes when someone has a stereotypical frat name, it's terrifying because you associate it with like all the bad things, all the bad Chad things. Sorry. I get it. Sometimes you're like, well, you were given the wrong name at birth. Can't help you there. Bye. Wore cowboy boots and listened to country music. I'm with you. It's a different vibe, you know? Like, when you see someone, it's almost like when you look at someone's outfit, you can tell kind of what they're into. Not necessarily, like don't judge a book by its cover, but typically that's why stereotypes exist, because like typically you're on the right path with what your gut instinct is. And if I see someone who's like a stereotypical country person, and they're listening to country music all the time and that's their whole thing, like I'm sorry, I don't want to ride your tractor and go camping. Like I glamp, I have to be in a camper, and I drive a Toyota. I don't want that life. And so I would never thrive with someone who's like a country boy at heart, the same way as they would not vibe with me, because they would want me to share those moments with them. And I wouldn't want to. They sang bad in the car. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm a big music person, so if someone's ruining my music for me, like if I'm on aux and someone's, you know, just really ruining it, I feel like it would bother me. But at the same time, it's so fun when everyone's singing in the car, and most of the time, the people singing the loudest have the worst voices, so I can't say that I'm bothered by it. I think if it was just me and one other person in a car, and it was like a long car ride, and it was consistently that, then I would get annoyed. I don't know if it would full on give me the ick though. I think it would just irritate me, and then we'd move past it. But I understand how it can be an ick, because music is a very touchy subject, so I get you. Chewed gum with her mouth open. I'm sorry, I do this, and that's why I don't buy gum. I buy Tic Tacs now, but every once in a while I won't have Tic Tacs, and I'll ask someone for a piece of gum, and you bet your ass I am gonna be like, honestly, that's the only reason I like gum, is so I can do that. I usually do it in my own home though. I won't do it around people, but like lately the only times I've asked for gum is if I'm out at the bars, and it's a loud environment. You can't hear me going, but I get it. That's a gross sound. If someone was doing it around me, I'd be annoyed, but I'm a hypocrite because I do it. So I can't be bothered by it, but you can. You can, and I stand with you. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep doing it, but I won't do it around whoever you are. She was mean to my cat, instantly canceled. That's an early sign of being a psychopath. I just watched a Jeffrey Dahmer documentary. Yeah. She was mean to your cat? Well, she's probably a psychopath, and I'm glad you got out of that situation. His hair. Guys, let me just say something. There is nothing worse than when you're dating someone, like say you're in a relationship and you're dating someone and they call you and they're like, guess what? I got a haircut. It looks so good. I love it. Every girl feels fear when we get these calls, and we always are like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see it. Like, so exciting. We hang up the phone and we have to do like deep breathing exercises, because no haircut that a guy's excited about ever looks good. It's only when we force a guy to get a haircut that it looks beautiful, because we have a vision. If you have a girlfriend, please just listen to her about what your haircut should be, because she has your best interest at heart, because she's the one who has to sleep with you. And if you're single, listen to the girls in your life, because they will tell you. You will give so many girls the ick if you just do a haircut on a whim. Don't do it. You look gorgeous. Don't change. Stay you. That was emotional, but it needed to be. Hope I got the message across. He was caught with a 10-year-old. We were 15 at the time. Like, okay, you were 15, but ugh.
There's only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom. A child. No.
I can't even address that. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. I don't even know what dating entails. And caught with holding hands? Hopefully nothing further than holding hands. I got caught holding hands with someone in 5th grade and I got detention. But that was also the early 2000s, and we couldn't like let our shoulders show and stuff. I feel like that's different now. I don't know. But yeah, I'm moving forward. Her arms were hairier than mine. Sorry. Yeah, that'll happen. Deal with it. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like no girl's gonna shave her arms. It looks really weird if you have hairless arms. They don't ride a motorcycle or have tattoos. Understandable. It immediately moves you up on the hotness scale if you ride a motorcycle and if you're covered in tattoos. There's nothing hotter. I don't know. Do they need to have tattoos and ride a motorcycle? No. But do you realize how hot? Like, just picture this, very Damon Salvatore. Like you're, you know, in a leather jacket, you're all badass, you're speeding, like, ooh, a lawbreaker. I don't know. There's something about the bad boy vibe. And I don't know what it is. All the guys that are like nice guys are always like, nice guys finish last. Yeah. But like, no. But it's the night, if you're a nice guy and you dress like that, like, you're golden. You're not gonna finish last, you're gonna finish first. 100%. If you treat women right and you look like that, oh my God. Oh my God. Where are they? I almost said where art thou? Bringing some Shakespeare in here. We're talking about love. Wherefore art thou, tatted boy who rideth motorcycle? Giveth me thy He reminded me too much of my uncle. Uncle zoning is real. Honestly, sometimes they're not your friend. They're like, they literally embody the fun uncle at a family gathering, and you can't unsee that once you see it. When you see someone as a fun uncle, that's it. You're fun uncle forever. Keep your uncles in the family, keep the uncle people not in your dating life. 8 cough drops like a food group. Buddy, something's off in there. You shouldn't like them like that. Like, there's actual candy that tastes similar, but they're candy, they're not medicine. I don't think that's really an ick, it's more like, I'm concerned for your health and well-being. She wanted to aim it. Let her! That's the dream. I'm about to expose myself, but like, it's so fun when you're at that stage of a relationship with somebody. That's so fun. You're gonna have a fun relationship up until the end. That's the foundation of a good relationship, when you let her aim it. Take notes, boys. His breath smelled like black licorice. I would throw up. I'd be like, oh my God, I can't do that. Oh my God, I can't fake doing that, or I'll actually do that. Black licorice is disgusting. It just smells like a tree with puke on it. That's how it smells to me. It smells like a vomit tree. Like, there's like a little bit of nature in it, but like decaying nature. It's just not, it's not a correct smell. I would never put that in my mouth. I wouldn't put my nostril in the smelling vicinity of it. So if someone's breath smells like that, I'm sorry. If you're a black licorice eater, I'm not dating you, and you'll understand why. Picture the food you hate the most and imagine that I would just be like on your mouth every day. You wouldn't want to be near me. I wouldn't want to be near you. He looked like Lord Farquaad. I'm sorry. You'll have a glow up though. You just gotta fix your hair. See, you did a haircut that someone else told you, that one of the boys told you to do. Listen to a girl, get a good haircut, you'll be golden. He'd clip his nails and would say, oh, that's a good one. That's not the time to say that phrase. I say that if I'm like cracking my back. Oh, like, that's a good one. Not when you clip your nails. That's kind of gross. If you're announcing it, it just makes it gross. She smelled like beef. That's unfortunate. 9 years older than me. See, some see this as an ick. I see this as a sugar daddy. To each their own, you know? Like, sometimes an older person is so appealing, especially to someone my age, because no one my age seems to have their shit together. And I've worked my ass off to have my shit together, and every guy I meet is just like doing some kind of fuckery. And it's not like bad. Like, I just need, you know, those older men to shine some light on the younger ones and, you know, maybe teach them a thing or two on how to treat women, how to take them on a proper date, how to, you know, not sleep with other people. He used a calculator for basic math. Okay, we all do this. Like, I know what 10 plus 10 is, it's 20, but if I'm doing my taxes or something and I have to do 10 plus 10, I'm entering that shit in a calculator. I'm not gonna get arrested for tax fraud because I messed up 10 plus 10. I understand that one. He had the second in his name. I'm not calling my boyfriend or fiance or husband the anything. Like, that's not good. Like, is he from a royal family? It's fine to name your son or daughter like after someone in your family, but don't say the second or third or whatever after that. Like, you're basically signing them up for like a horrible childhood. Please don't. I'm not gonna date someone named like Bartholomew the 8th. Yeah, no. She pooped. We don't claim her. Girls don't poop, so I don't know what happened with her. That was a glitch in the Matrix. I don't know. He breathed too much. Nothing kills the vibe more than a man who needs oxygen to live. Like, if you're a real man, you'll figure it out. He had a weird shaped head. I dated someone with a weird shaped head. You learn to love it. I mean, unless it's like a trapezoid, I think it's really manageable. I feel like people have, you know, weird heads. Like, I don't know, heads are weird. If you look at one for too long, it's like looking at or saying a word too many times, the word sounds weird. If you look at a head for too long, you start thinking it's like a potato or like a, I don't know. I haven't looked at a head for that long, but yeah, I don't think it really matters. But if it's something that gives you the ick, I could see that. But if you're with someone and you actually like have feelings for them, their head shape isn't gonna bother you. You're gonna love their head. You're gonna be like, I love my little rhombus, my little hexagon, my little parallelogram. My ex's head was more just like a boulder, but it fit his body type because he was very tall. And it would look weird if he had a small head. Like imagine a small spherical head on like a tall person. Gotta love it. So if you don't love someone's head, it's hard. It's not gonna like morph into a different shape. All right, last one. He said goo goo gaga to my boobs. Is this honestly a universal experience? Because that shit I was prepared to take to the grave with me, and then I saw this and I was like, why does every guy have mommy issues these days? Literally every single one. They want you to be their mother behind closed doors. It's really fucked up. Sometimes it's hot, but not when they're saying goo goo gaga. I don't know. We're gonna end the video on that. Thanks for watching. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys find somebody who doesn't give you the ick. You deserve people with normal shaped heads who eat with their forks normally and don't say goo goo gaga to your boobs. I will see you when I see you. Thanks, bye.